Yeah, I mean, like 10's a good example. I'm sitting there, the wind's blowing, 20, 25 miles an hour right to left, and I got a green that goes like, like down right to left into a valley, up left to right, back right to left, and then the pin is quite literally, if I hit that chip shot and the pin's here and it goes to there, it goes all the way over the back of the green. Now I have a very, very difficult up and down for bogey, and so you just have to play smart and patient. And like, there's also just some things that are out of your control. You just got to continue to try to hit good shots. And most of the pins today were, I mean, kind of absurd. They were just so far into the areas where we thought the pins were going to be, and then they just like the one on 14 was probably the hardest pin that I've seen in a long time, just because there's literally just like a spine, and they're like, "Oh, I'll just put the pin right on top of it," and you're like, "All right, well, see what I can do," and just just challenging.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is I think a bunch leaderboard like this, um, I think it's a sign of not a great setup. I think when it's as bunched as it is, because it hasn't really enabled anyone to separate themselves. I've always felt like really good setups it starts to spread the field a bit, and not great setups sort of bring everyone together. And I feel like that's what's happened the last 2 days.
This is the hardest set of pin locations that I've seen since I've been on tour, and that includes U.S. Opens, that includes Oakmont. I asked Fuch, who caddies for Justin Rose, he's been around a long time, and I asked Teddy too. In the middle of today's round, I was like, "Have y'all seen anything like this before?" And they said maybe Shinnecock is the only place they've seen that had pins that could compare to this. But like, it's different in a sense on this golf course because like Oakmont, like their greens are extremely severe, but they're extremely severe in one direction. Here, it's like the the green may slope all this way, and then we put the pin down here, and then there's also a slope this way, and like it's not as how would you say natural to the slopes that are there. There's a bit more, I think, that's manufactured into the greens, and it's just very difficult. I mean, it's difficult to get the ball close to the hole. It's difficult to hold putts, especially when you have big slopes and wind, and I think that's why you see the scores so close to par.
Any if you can get it go, it's hard. It's been hard to make birdies out there because obviously one, the wind the last couple of days, but also where they've put these hole locations. I feel like they've really tried to protect the course the first couple of days. So it seems like they've used up a lot of the really hard ones. At 5 back, I do feel like I'm right in the tournament, and that's really what I wanted to do today was to just get myself back in it, and I feel like I've done that.